What do you think? Oh, that's rude.
I like it.
What? I got somebody that's hooking it up right now. So I'm headed to my local fish store. We're meeting in the parking lot, and he's got some cherry shrimp for Liam's tank that I'm surprising him with 2 days ago. A day ago. Okay.
Turn right into the parking lot.
He said lifted F-150. Well,
Arrived.
bang, bang. Picked up the old Scrimmy Scrimps. How awesome. How freaking awesome. Red and blue lightsabers. He's gonna love it. Found an old aquarium in the garage. It had the Powered by CJ sticker on it. Cleaned it up a little bit, slapped it together, and this is Tropica dirt. I bought this at like 50% off years ago when a business was closing, so that I still had some left over. And I guess the dog's checking me out, making sure I'm doing the right thing. The idea for this was to make it more open. His last tank was ridiculously closed up because it was smaller. It was just a shrimp tank, but the idea was get a layer of dirt, put a layer of sand, shift it all to one side, slap the crushed Darth Vader helmet up on the top left with some river stones. I love river stones or smooth stones. They're cool to me. I don't know why, but I just love the aesthetics of them. This tank was never designed or was going to be a crowd pleaser. This was to please one person, and that was my son. And I think that's what we have to take away from this is whenever we're designing an aquarium, it's not designing it for anybody else other than either yourself or if you're doing it for somebody else. Look at that thing. He loves it. And that's it. So he has to like it. Not you, not me, him. So I put it together with him in mind so he can see these shrimp. And then there's, I'm going to put Dwight, the puffer fish, in here for a little bit so that I can fatten them up because the Congo tetras are just overtaking everything. So there'll be some shrimp in here. Some snails for Dwight to eat, and then Dwight probably for a couple of weeks. Here's Liam's old tank. This thing is hideous. Full of subwasser tang. There's some shrimp in here, snails, probably planaria. Just gross. Everything all around is gross. But the new tank, much cleaner, much larger, about 3 times as large, and it's going to be run by a small canister. I filled it up, nothing fancy. I use stability. My water already comes out from the ground. It's a well, so it is a little hard. So I softened it up with some botanicals, an almond leaf, and I lowered the pH just a smidge to get those scrimps in there. But that's it. There's literally nothing to this. I was able to put the shrimp in within a few hours. At this point when I'm filling it up, I didn't have the shrimp yet, but you can see the shrimp in the background in his old tank. And I just transferred them. I filled this up with new water about, I don't know, halfway, 3/4, and then I added some old water, and so it stayed murky for a little bit, and I was using the old filter until I got the canister hooked up. I mean, this stuff is easy. I mean, I think it took me less than an hour to do this from the time of cleaning, filling up, and doing everything, and getting shrimp and all that. I picked him up at 5 o'clock in the evening, and it was done. It was cloudy, you'll see, but it was still able to inhabit those animals. And that's all I needed it to do, was to showcase the stuff that he wanted to see and for him to enjoy it. And hopefully Dwight will be okay in here for a little bit till I can fatten him up.
It is in him.
There's a shrimp in him?
Yeah, I think. Can't see. This is the top. Whoa, wait.
What do you like? Yeah, boy. Your cabeza?
There's 3 on the rock.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh, there's a blue one.
Yeah, I told you there's blue and red in there.
What color is this?
That's clear. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments how you think it turned out, even though, I mean, I'm just curious. I slapped this thing together in like an hour. Everything will grow in. We got some some bomb stickers on the bottom to make it a much more efficient aquarium. We got some skimpy skimps running around in here. Oh, and by the way, it's a Space Echo 100 running this bad boy. I appreciate you watching. Check out some of those shorts that I'm doing on Instagram. You know what's next. Holla!